Don't miss the fun on the next first-run episode of Too Close for Comfort, 7 p.m. Saturday.
40 years of life including Channel 5.
Hi, I'm Jim Caldwell.
And I'm Danny Falkay. All in the Family, PM Magazine, and Merv will not be seen tonight so that Channel 5 can continue its special Peter Sellers Film Festival.
Tonight you get to see Peter Sellers in his classic role, that of Inspector Clouseau in A Shot in the Dark.
PM Magazine will be back again on Friday, though, and we sure hope to see you then.
You're going to enjoy this one.
Next on Channel 5, it's the Peter Sellers Film Festival, complete with up-to-date reports from the convention. Tonight, the bungling Inspector Clouseau falls into a hotbed of murder and mystery in A Shot in the Dark, co-starring Elkie Summer.
Channel 5, 40 years of life including Channel 5.
Have you noticed how friendly AT&T is lately? Oh, sure. Now that you have a choice of long-distance phone companies, it's, hello, thank you for calling, have a nice day. And why? Grow up, it's not because they love you. It's because they're afraid you'll do what I did, which is switch to MCI. Because MCI saves me up to 30, 40, even 50% on long-distance calls to any phone in any other state from coast to coast. Now, that's what I call a friend. Who needs hello, hello, hello?
Call MCI. Join John Rivers and nearly 2 million others, saving up to 30, 40, even 50% on their out-of-state calls.
I was on the road with 3 more sales calls to make. It sure was a bad time for my muffler to go out. My old muffler was from Midas, so I found a Midas shop in the next town and showed them my guarantee. I'm in kind of a hurry. They honored it with no hassle and got the job done fast. When you count on your car like I do, it's great to be able to count on Midas.
Trust the Midas touch.
At Kentucky Fried Chicken, we'd like you to know your rights.
You've got a right to the only chicken cooked fresh with the Colonel's 11 herbs and spices.
You've got a right to chicken cooked under pressure to squeeze flavor into each juicy bite.
You've got a right to chicken that tastes so good, it could only be original recipe chicken.
Now, aren't you glad you know your rights?
You've got a right to chicken cooked right. Original recipe, we do chicken right.
In Saint-Tropez, almost all they wear is the deep, dark color of
Bain de soleil for the Saint-Tropez.
Bain de Soleil. Protection de 4, 6, 8, 15.
Bain de soleil for the Saint-Tropez.
For people who can choose anything they want, and they choose the best.
Bain de soleil.
Get the winning lotto numbers first on the 10 o'clock news Wednesday.
Channel 5, 40 years of life including Channel 5.
Granola has finally taken the plunge. New granola dips from Quaker. The goodness of chewy, moist granola dipped in delicious real milk chocolate. Granola's taken the big dip. And Quaker's discovered the greatest granola taste you'll ever dip into. New granola dips. Dip into them.
Trail boss on a cattle drive. You put in long days under the big sky, and when the work's over, you head for the mountains. Bush. Head for the beer that goes down smooth as a mountain stream. Brewed the natural way, so it's always as smooth as its name. Bush. Head for Bush beer. Head for the mountains. Head for...
The Channel 5 Election News Update is brought to you by Molson Golden. Molson makes it golden.
Good evening. I'm John Rowland, reporting from the Democratic National Convention in San Francisco. The story from here tonight is a possible fight on the floor over the Democratic platform. Mondale, Hart, and Jackson met last night and tried to settle differences. It remains to be seen, though, just how successful that meeting was. At the moment, Jackson continues to promise to try to have the convention adopt some planks he wants. That includes some strong statements about outlawing runoff primaries and cutting defense. Mondale's running mate, Geraldine Ferraro, spoke to the New York delegation this morning and told them she likes the platform just the way it is. But then later, Mondale conceded to Gary Hart on one platform issue. So the fight is cool, but it's not over. That story and the rest of the news from this convention tonight at 10.
47 apricot souffles in one evening. I think that's a world's record.
It was all for one gentleman, too, didn't you know that?
No.
Courage, my dear. You were terrific. Care for a souffle?
I don't think so.
How about a magnum of Chateau Canadien?
Ah, as always, Jacques, a perfect choice.
Call me Jack.
Sure.
Molson Golden from North America's oldest brewery, Molson of Canada, since 1786. Molson makes it golden.
Here's to another night in the cellar.
And more dough.
Gentlemen, your answers.
We agree. We disagree.
Republicans and Democrats traditionally don't see eye to eye.
Take the tunnel. Take the bridge.
Yet, despite their differences,
Turn here. Go straight.
both parties, for the first time, have chosen the same airline for their national conventions.
American? American. After you.
Your ex wants you back. 102 WPIX. Love songs. Nothing but love songs.
You are so beautiful. I know I'll never love this way again.
Is the atomic clock in Boulder, Colorado. Precise to within 1 second every 300,000 years. It's designed to be the world's most accurate clock. Its cost, $500,000, which is astounding when you consider that $496,500 less buys you this Citizen, the world's most accurate watch. Citizen watches, the smartest engineering ever strapped to a wrist.
Holly's Mother seeks stardom on Pain, 5 p.m. Sunday.
Channel 5, 40 years of life tuning Channel 5.
I loved it.
It's going to be a huge hit.
Finally, something the whole family can enjoy.
Everyone's talking about crab legs, too, at Red Lobster. Order any entree, and for only $3, you get crab legs, too. 1/2 pound of irresistible snow crab legs. Crab legs, too. It's everything it's cracked up to be.
And the critics love it.
Crab legs, too, at a Red Lobster near you.
The best scientific minds and the best military leaders are all working on America's best defense. Dudley Moore and Eddie Murphy in one of the best comedies of the summer.
All right, do Michael Jackson. That was good. There's so many talented people in the desert.
Best Defense, rated R.
Now playing at a theater near you. Check newspapers.
The following election update is brought to you by Ashton Tate.
Good evening. I'm John Rowland, reporting from the Democratic National Convention in San Francisco. Last night, Governor Cuomo stole the show with his keynote speech. Tonight, it's Jesse Jackson's turn. And not just with his speech from the podium. He is asking every black delegate to vote for him on the first round. He calls it a conscience vote, one those delegates will have to answer for to their grandchildren if they don't vote for him. And then there is his desire to have the convention adopt some planks in the platform that Mondale opposes. The two of them met last night, along with Senator Hart, to try to reach a compromise and bring total unity to this convention. But if Jackson does what he has promised, that won't be the case. We'll have the outcome and the rest of the convention news from San Francisco tonight on the 10 o'clock news. We'll see you then.
The computer has never been for thinkers, because computer software so far has worked in a single dimension, numbers. Now, for the first time, software that's comfortable going beyond the dimension of numbers. Framework is the software breakthrough that explores ideas the way you do. If you're a thinker, you already know how to use it. Framework for thinkers from Ashton Tate.
Wackadoo, but my do-wackadoo don't do me no good when I'm traveling, so I just got myself an American Express card, and that makes me the king of the road.
To apply for the card, look for an application and take one.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
Hi, I'm Lou Eisenberg, one of New York Lottery's first multi-million-dollar lotto winners. But I'm not the last.
I'm Ann Watkins, and I won $3 million.
I'm Andy Tegaridis. I won $5 million.
I won $1.5 million.
2.5.
3.
$5 million. Every week, twice a week, you've got a chance to hit the jackpot and join our growing family of lotto millionaires.
Lou, you look like $1 million.
Right on.
Sure, Lipton iced tea's been around longer than 4C, but times change and tastes change, sometimes for the better. Today, more and more people are drinking 4C iced tea.
4C tastes terrific.
4C does taste better.
Fact is, in a recent taste test, today's hard-to-please teens favored the lively taste of 4C over Lipton almost 3-2.
It's great.
So if you're still stuck on Lipton, isn't it time you changed to today's 4C?
Hard Times, tonight at 11 on the Charles Bronson Film Festival.
Channel 5, 40 years of fine-tuning Channel 5.
Hidden within the pages of this enchanted book is the power to transform a young boy's imagination into a vivid reality.
But that's impossible!
And the magic to make his dreams come true. Yeah! You are invited to share the wonder of the never-ending story. Rated PG. Now playing. Check newspapers for a theater near you.
Imagine a place created just for your enjoyment. A place that surrounds you with crystal chandeliers, etched glass, and polished marble. Imagine a special elevator that carries you to the elegant new Salon Privé, where everyone sees to it that you're very spoiled and very pampered. You can imagine all this, or you can experience it at only one place. Elsinore's Atlantis Casino Hotel. We get newer every day.
Introducing new Dole fruit and juice bars. Look what you get. Real crushed fruit, real juice too. 100% natural, all the way through. Try all three. Pineapple, orange, and strawberry.
Did you ever taste fruit juice that tasted so good?
New Dole fruit and juice bars. What a refreshing way to eat fruit.
People who live in cities have a special problem. Roaches. And these city roaches are tough to kill. But the Black Flag Special City Formula is made to kill them. Regular sprays scatter their strength. Black Flag pinpoints its killing power. Penetrates hard-to-reach places to kill tough city roaches where they hide and breed. Improved odor, too. Black Flag Special City Formula to kill tough city roaches where they hide and breed.
It's Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video clearance sale ever. Crazy Eddie's slashing prices on everything in his tremendous inventory of TVs and video equipment. Get a color TV, video recorder, giant screen TV. Get it all now because Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video clearance sale ever is going on right now. Plus, Crazy Eddie's got an unbelievable selection of floor samples, demonstrators, and red tag specials, all with manufacturer's guarantees and most priced at or below cost. It's Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video clearance sale ever. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane.
Maalox, America's #1 antacid for excess acid and heartburn, plus the #1 reliever of painful gas pressure, are now in new handy roll packs of Maalox Plus tablets. Maalox Plus gives you 1, relief of excess acid and heartburn, and 2, relief of painful gas. That's Maalox Plus tablets for relief of excess acid and heartburn, plus relief of painful gas. Try Maalox Plus with a great Swiss cream flavor. 1-2 acid gas relief, any way you want it.
Return of the Pink Panther on the Peter Sellers Film Festival tomorrow at 7:30.
40 years of fun tuning Channel 5.
I love Atlantic City, except where can you eat without standing in long lines? Right here at the fabulous new food court at the Sands. A lot of your favorites. From New York, Nathan's, Carnegie Deli, Philadelphia's Bookbinders, Pat Steaks, and of course, soft pretzels with mustard. Feast fast. The food court, the Sands. Once you've been there is no place else. Maybe Paris.
Proudly announces refastenable tapes.
You fasten and refasten in just one step.
It's Love's new one-step refastenable tapes.
The one-step tape that refastens great.
Just peel back slowly and refasten.
Here and there, anywhere.
So don't be left behind. Get Love's new one-step refastenable tapes.
It's a one-step tape with one-step tapes. Loves are great.
Good evening. I'm John Rowland, reporting from the Democratic National Convention in San Francisco. Right now, everyone at this convention is waiting for the big speech tonight from Jesse Jackson. In the meantime, there have been a number of reports that Walter Mondale is losing a lot of delegate strength, enough perhaps to cost him the first-round nomination. Especially, we're told, delegate strength is being lost within the Florida delegation. Dave Browdy, check that out.
John, I'm here in the Florida delegation, the place from which the reports of Mondale defections have been coming. With me is George Sheldon. George is the Mondale floor leader for Florida. We've heard that there may be, in fact, some defections amongst your forces tomorrow night. Have you seen any sign of that? The Hart people say they're there.
I mean, I've heard the reports, but I haven't seen any defections. What you had was 4 uncommitted people who were leaning towards Hart, who publicly yesterday came out for Hart. We were never counting them in the Mondale camp. As a matter of fact, we had always counted them in the Hart camp. I haven't seen any defections. I think we're standing solid around 78 or 80 delegates who are going to vote for Mondale tomorrow night.
Thanks, George. That's the report from Florida, where they still say Mondale has the votes, despite the reports that Mondale might be fading. Back to you, John.
All right, Dave. We have a lot more news, of course, coming from the National Democratic Convention here in San Francisco for you tonight, including the speech from Jesse Jackson. We'll see you tonight on the 10 o'clock news.
Don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young at heart? For as rich as you are, it's much better by far to be young at heart.
A healthy life is a happy one. Make Missola part of your healthy diet. Missola is 100% pure corn oil, low in saturated fats with no cholesterol.
You have a head start if you are among the very young at heart.
Somebody squeeze me a glass of Tropicana.
Squeeze me a glass of Tropicana. Squeeze me a glass of Tropicana. Orange juice.
Tropicana Pure Premium is 100% pasteurized juice from juice, not juice from concentrate. Tropicana tastes so fresh, you'll swear you squeezed it yourself.
Squeeze me a glass of Tropicana.
Squeeze me.
A glass of Tropicana.
Guess not.
Adults are wild about this new chewy kind of Chips Ahoy. Mmm. So moist. And so much real chocolate inside and out.
Mom! Dad got the chewy Chips Ahoy again. Donald, don't eat those without me.
New chewy Chips Ahoy. Deliciously moist and chewy, but not for adults only.
We discussed this
Nabisco.
Paris?
J.C. Penney.
New York?
J.C. Penney.
London?
J.C. Penney. The J.C. Penney styling salons. The most innovative cuts, colors, and waves from here and abroad. Over 500 salons coast to coast. The J.C. Penney styling salons. We're turning heads. This week only, 20% off all cuts, colors, and waves.
Holly's mother seeks stardom on Pain, 5 p.m. Sunday.
Channel 5, 40 years of fine-tuning. Channel 5.
Little Shop of Horrors, the super hilarious musical for the whole family.
Don't meet nice boys when you live on Skid Row, Mr. Bushnick.
Exuberant, New York Times.
You red dots all over the floor.
A super hit, Daily News. Outrageously funny, ABC TV. Totally hilarious, New York Post. Time magazine called it a treasure, and UPI said one of the funniest shows around. Little Shop of Horrors. Don't shop around, see it now.
Come on, baby, let's got tissue roll. 1,000 sheets that'll thrill your soul. Come on, baby, let that paper roll. Roll on and on.
When the other reading brand quits, Scott Tissue rolls out to 1,000 sheets, so it lasts longer to save you money.
Roll on.
Scott Tissue, Scott Towels, Scotty, Scott Economy Pack Napkins. The Scott Value products go a long way and save you money.
Roll on and on.
Ben, don't you have any fresher tomatoes?
When only the freshest will do.
Now that's fresh.
Got a special on mayonnaise, Mrs. B.
Ben, those bargain brands don't taste as fresh as Hellman's.
Just bring out the Hellman's.
Why do people insist on Hellman's? It tastes fresher than bargain brands.
You've become a great cook.
She had the best teacher.
Just bring out the Hellman's and bring out the best.
Mom's gonna get ya.
No, she won't.
That's at our brand.
But look, toothpaste in a pump. No mess.
Neat, but Mom's gonna get ya.
Introducing a great new way to get Colgate's regular or Winter Fresh gel flavors. It's the Colgate Pump. With MFP fluoride, the maximum fluoride protection a toothpaste can give.
Mom, look what Jimmy got.
It's a new Colgate pump. Great.
Mom's gonna get me, huh?
Get the new Colgate Pump. 2 great tastes, maximum fluoride protection at your fingertip.
You thought it was over, but they're back for the summer of '84. Crab Legs 2 at Red Lobster. Order any entree, and for only $3, you get Crab Legs 2. It's a blockbuster. 1/2 pound of irresistible snow crab legs. It's the big deal of the summer. It's Crab Legs 2. Premiering now at a Red Lobster near you. You can't afford to miss it.
What does it take to excel?
I know the deadline. You'll get it tomorrow.
It takes speed, reliability, economy. It takes express mail next day service from the post office. Our 2-pound pack is just $9.35 overnight, and we deliver over 95,000 packages on time every day.
Yes, we got them. Oh, and Jerry, thanks.
Express mail service. We deliver excellence for less.
Don't miss the fun on the next first-run episode of Too Close for Comfort, 7 p.m. Saturday.
40 years of fine-tuning. Channel 5.
Son, you owe everybody money. Dad, I'd rather not talk about it.
You've taken so many advances on your allowance, you'd have to live to be 139 to pay me back. What are you planning to do with your life?
Run for the House of Representatives.
Only the House, controlled by the Democrats, refuses to discuss a balanced budget amendment. The President and the Senate are for it, and it's the law in 47 states. Democrats have controlled the House for 29 years now. Enough is enough.
Open the door to the past. This season, step into the New York that was. Its history, living at over 50 landmarks of old New York. What is in your neighborhood? A piece of yesterday connecting the past to tomorrow. Visit yesterday's New York today. For a list of living history in your neighborhood, contact us, Metropolitan Historic Structures Association, 303 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York 116. And this year, see your city first.
Which European beer is more popular in America than all the others combined?
Come to think of it, I'll have a Heineken.
This is Barbara Laskin. Coming up on the 10 o'clock news, today's highlights from the Democratic National Convention in San Francisco. Although most of the 35,000-word party platform has already been decided, today was a day for debate, debating minority planks, including no first use of nuclear weapons.
It should be absolutely clear by now that the first use of nuclear weapons by either side will inevitably call for a nuclear reply and will escalate until total nuclear war will have been unleashed.
And a small handful of Jackson supporters are still saying they might walk out of the convention. Details at 10.
Burger King presents building a delicious new breakfast sandwich, the croissantwich. Start with a light, flaky croissant.
This, to me, is much superior to an English muffin. It's nice and moist.
Add a fresh grade A egg.
It would make an excellent breakfast.
Melted cheese.
I like bacon.
Crispy bacon, country sausage or ham.
The ham is tender and very juicy.
And there you have it, the croissantwich.
Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
It's delicious.
It's the Photomat Game of the Year. You know it.
When you bring your film to Photomat, you always win with great pictures. And now everybody wins in our $10 million instant winner game. We won! There are 15 free trips for 4 to Walt Disney World on Eastern Airlines, plus hundreds of cameras, free film, free reprints, and enlargements. Millions of prizes, so everybody wins with Photomat. I won! Oh, look! I won! Win with Photomat! What?
Sure, Lipton iced tea's been around longer than 4C, but times change and tastes change, sometimes for the better. Today, more and more people are drinking 4C iced tea.
4C tastes terrific.
4C does taste better.
Fact is, in a recent taste test, today's hard-to-please teens favored the lively taste of 4C over Lipton almost 3-2.
It's great.
So if you're still stuck on Lipton, isn't it time you changed to today's 4C?
In the Broadway musical Zorba.
This is how the time goes by.
Anthony Quinn is Zorba. Final weeks before national tour. Call 239-6200.
Reach for the stars with Ed McMahon on Star Search, 8 p.m. Sunday.
Channel 5, 40 years of fine-tuning Channel 5.
There's a new gasoline that will eliminate knocking in virtually every car on the road. And it's coming. It's a gasoline that will help get top performance out of your car. And it's coming. It's the highest octane sold by any major oil company in America. And it's coming. But it's not coming from Amoco or Exxon or Mobil or Shell. It's coming from Sunoco. New 93.5 Ultra, the ultimate in octane. And you can get it now.
Pennsylvania Colony, 1683. My kind friends, as for the natives, of their customs and manners, there is much to be said. They are most merry. Nothing is too good for their friend.
What William Penn described 300 years ago, you can still enjoy today.
In Pennsylvania.